Good evening, football fans, and welcome to Hicksville here in Paulding, Ohio, as we are getting ready for high school football, week number 8 of the regular season campaign. The Aces on the road tonight, and they are here. We are here at the Paulding Athletic at Hicksville, the athletic complex for Paulding schools. The Panthers throwing out the welcome mat for the Aces on this Friday night for week number 8. It is homecoming night here at Paulding. They had a nice little ceremony before the start of the game announcing the homecoming king and queen for this year, as well as the members of their court. And we are right now getting ready for the start of the action here tonight. We still have the national anthem yet to go, and of course the Panthers will be taking the field here shortly. I'm Bill Murphy along with Chris Warner from Hicksville Community Television. Glad to have you here with us tonight as we are going to be bringing you the action. Want to say a big thank you to the Paulding Athletic Department, their new athletic director, for giving us our space here tonight, setting us up, making us feel very welcome. Got some nice hospitality for the media and the coaches downstairs, so we appreciate the cheeseburgers as well. They were pretty good, weren't they, Chris?
Yes, they were.
Yeah, they were. So we want to thank them for that and for being able to be here and allowing us to live stream the action here tonight. Here come the Panthers. Also want to say a thank you to our broadcast compatriots from MySports.live, helping us out with some pronunciations and making sure that we had everything we needed when we got set up. We appreciate that. It's always great when all the various media people, ourselves and MySports.live and others throughout the season all work together rather than at cross purposes. It's a great community and just some terrific people that we get to share the airwaves with. We appreciate that very, very much. It's going to be an uphill battle for the Aces tonight. They come in with only one win on the season. All right. All right, we're going to step aside here for our national anthem, and Chris and I will be back on the other side here from Hicksville in Paulding. We welcome you back to the press box as we get ready to get the action underway here shortly. Before we do, we want to take some time to say a big thank you to our underwriters making our live coverage possible here tonight on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Our 4 diamond-level underwriters underwriting all of our Aces sports coverage in 2025 are the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks also to APP Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks to the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Phone 419-542-6218 for the very latest information on flu shots, COVID boosters, and more. And, of course, ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located in Hicksville's Industrial Park and also online at www.arcsolinc.com. And thanks also to Bruce Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering Associates of Hicksville, Ohio, with their main office located in downtown Hicksville. Proud sponsors of the Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering Player or Key Play of the Game Award. We'll give out at the end of the action here tonight to a deserving Hicksville ace. And remember, for the latest listings of Bruce Guilford Real Estate and the most up-to-date auction calendar, check them out online at guilford-realestate.com. Panthers are going to be set to receive here to get the action started here tonight. Paulding comes into the game tonight undefeated. The Aces have only one win, so again, it's going to be an uphill slog for the Aces here tonight, as they are on not only the Paulding Panthers home field, but it's also homecoming night. So the home crowd is all revved up and ready to go here this evening. And we're glad to have you with us. Again, about a half hour, 40-minute drive, I guess, depending on whether or not you get caught by a train in Sherwood.
Yes.
To get here from Hicksville. And so if you were not able to make it down here for any reason tonight, we're glad to be able to have the live coverage for you right here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Whether you are a Aces fan, a Panthers fan, or just a high school football fan, watching us from around the area or anywhere around the world. We still haven't figured out who watches us from Tasmania, have we?
No, we have not.
Yep, but there's somebody who does. All right, Aces are going to get ready to kick it off, and we're going to get ready to get the action underway here from Keyser Field. Again, Bill and Chris, glad to have you with us. We're underway. Short kick, and the Panthers fall on it at about their 44-yard line, so they're going to have terrific field position to start off here tonight. So it'll be 1st and 10, Panthers from their own 45-yard line after the short kick from the Aces.
Okay, so Jalen is still over here.
Quick snap, ball in the air, and incomplete. Their quarterback is Colt. Colt Hunt, their quarterback. He is a 6'1" senior. I stopped talking there for a minute so that the field announcer could get whatever he wanted to say out. But Hunt's first throw is incomplete. Oh, I like their down marker. It lights up over there.
Oh, yes,
yeah, that's kind of cool. See if,
runs out of battery.
See if the Hicksville Athletic Boosters are watching that. Quick handoff. Nice move. And he'll be dropped for about a 2-yard, after about 2-yard gain. Allen will. So it'll be 3rd and 8 for the Panthers here early on, as the Aces have been doing well defensively. Again, Allen for the Aces with the stop there. Hunt going to drop back, work out of the shotgun. Dropping back, he's looking to throw, and he's going to hang on to it. Hunt takes off, 1st down yardage and more. He's got a seam. Hunt's off to the races. Down the sideline into the end zone. Touchdown, Paulding. Well, the Aces had him for the first 2 plays defensively, but on 3rd down, Hunt with the quarterback keeper scampers. And that was about a 57-yard run into the end zone. Touchdown for Paulding. They'll take the early lead 6-0 with still 11 minutes and 3 seconds to go here in our first quarter. So we'll see what they're going to do for the conversion attempt. We've seen a variety of attempts to kick and attempts to go for the 2-point conversion, depending on the leg of whoever you have, you know. And it looks like they're going to line up and go for 2. Quick handoff, powering right up the middle. And that'll be good. It was number 23. Avery Cooper got the carry, and he scampers it in to make it an 8-0 game. Paulding, again, with less than a minute elapsed here in quarter number 1. So the Aces will be behind the 8 ball early here. They'll get ready to get their hands on the football for the first time tonight here at Keyser Field and see if they can answer the Panthers' attack. Ah, there's a drone flying around out there.
Oh, there is, yes.
Now, I thought that drones, we were told last year that drones were not allowed once the game started, but I don't know if that's true.
Yes. You want to say he might have
Maybe they
lightened the
changed
rules, or?
I don't know. Because I was sitting there going, what the heck is that? I thought it was something on the window. Well, the way we are set up here in the press box, we have an open window with our camera, and then next to it is a regular window with the glass still in place that I'm looking through. And I saw that. I was like, is that something? It's like a moth landed on it. I was like, no, because I leaned over to look through the open window, and it was still there. So it's the first time you've ever seen a drone during an actual game. There's the kick. Caught back at about the 20-yard line. Up to past the 30 to about the 32 where they'll bring him down. And I think that was Zedike with the carry. Or no, number 12, that was Colin Level. So Level will bring the ball out to about the 32-yard line, and that's where the Aces will set up shop here for their first offensive series. Actually, they're going to give him the 33-yard line. So here we go, Zane Smith, the quarterback for the Aces, wearing number 7. Smith puts Level in motion. Here's the snap, quick handoff. That is Zedike. Zedike's going to power ahead, and he's going to get about 9. They might even give him the first down. It's mighty close. And they're going to say, yeah, he got all 10. 10-yard run for Zedike. That'll move the chains. It'll be another set of downs for the Aces. Another quick snap, another quick handoff. They're waiting for him this time, though. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, they're going to give him no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10. Zedike got met as soon as he got the ball. He went to the line of scrimmage, and there was about 3 Panthers waiting for him. Clock rolling down to 10:05 and counting. Another quick handoff. This time a little bit of a seam, and Zedike will get out to about the 49-yard line. Be 3rd and about 4 for the Aces now. Just shy of midfield. Aces need to get to the 47-yard line of the Panthers to move the chains. And they're not going to do it this time. Nope. Again, they were waiting for Cross Zedike. As soon as he got the football, he had about 4 Panthers draped over him. And that'll bring up 4th and about 5 as he loses a yard. And so decision time for the Aces early on here. 4th and 5, their side of the field. And it looks like Level is out there to punt the football. Yep, Level will drop back to punt. High snap. Colin gets his foot into it. Caught back at about the 19-yard line. And a good run back. Out of bounds on the far side. That was Jordan Manns, number 3, with the return. And Manns will get them just across midfield. It'll be 1st and 10 Panthers at the Aces 49-yard line with 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. Colt Hunt huddling up his team. They'll break huddle. Hunt looks like he's going to work out of the shotgun again. He's got one back behind him. 3 out wide on the near side towards us, 1 on the far side. Quick handoff. Number 23 with the carry. Avery Cooper. He'll pick up a couple, make it 2nd and 8. Panthers get the call in from the sideline. Another handoff right up the middle and another big hole. And Cooper is going to get down to inside the 35, down to about the 32-yard line. Cooper will move the chains with that run, and it'll be another first down for the Panthers. And they're in the hurry up. They're not waiting very long. They're going to wait. They have to wait until the markers and everything get set. And they do. Okay. But, yeah, they were ready to go. Now they're all checking their wristbands. Again, Cooper is going to get the handoff. Again, Cooper is going to angle. And he's going to pick up a couple. Down to about the 30-yard line. 2nd and 9, or maybe a long 8. Hunt working out of the shotgun again. Here's the snap. Puts it in the air. And that's incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd or make that 3rd and 9 for the Panthers. Stops the clock with 6:59 to go in our opening quarter. Play clock down to 15. Panthers break huddle. Quick handoff. Angling out across the 20, inside down near the 15-yard line. Jordan Manns with the carry, and he'll move the chains again for the Panthers. Inside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line here at Kaiser Field. And that should be 5 for the Aces there. Yep, false start. Not a lot of doubt with that one. Back them up 5. It'll be 1st and 15 now from the 22. Panthers break huddle. Quarterback keeper. And Hunt's going to scamper inside the 10. Colt Hunt, take it down. Let's see where they mark it, about the 8-yard line. 1st and goal. No, but I think it's a 2nd and 1. Number 23 powering straight ahead into the end zone, touchdown. Avery Cooper from 8 yards out takes it into the end zone. That'll make it 14-0 with 5:47 to go in the first quarter. And now they're going to look to kick it. And the kick is no good. So it'll stay 14-0, but it's still a 2-touchdown lead for the Panthers. They were up 14-0. Why not let the kicker give it a shot and see if he can improve a little bit?
Happy birthday tomorrow to Katie Sunday, 25 years and counting.
So it's 14-0 Panthers here at Keyser Field with 5:47 to go as the Aces will look to get their hands on the football for the second time tonight offensively. Bill and Chris, we're glad to have you here with us on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Happy to be down here at Paulding's Keyser Field, bringing you the action tonight here in week number 8 of the high school football campaign. After this, we kind of go on a hiatus. Next week, we've got a school board meeting coming up on Monday. But I don't think we have any more sports coverage until the Lady Aces play down at Tenora, or over at Tenora, for their sectional semifinal on Thursday. And then, of course, next week on Friday, we'll be back at the friendly confines of Aces Field for week number 9 action against Edgerton. It'll be senior night for the Aces next Friday. So hope you'll join us for that as well. There's a kick. Scooped up inside the 15. And the Panthers say it popped loose and they recovered. We'll see what the officials say. We'll see if he was ruled down before the ball popped loose. And we're going to have a bit of a conversation here from the officials, standing at about the 22, 23-yard line. And we'll wait for the official determination. And it looks like the Aces are going to retain possession here.
Or are they going to re-kick it?
Well, it looks like they might be going to kick it again. They're going to replay the down because they couldn't determine. They evidently, I'm guessing that they determined that they thought somebody blew the whistle too soon before the play had actually ended. And that might have affected the outcome. So they're going to do it again. Tee it up on the 40-yard line.
That was a really good kick, too.
Yeah. Number 10, Easton Lehman, the kicker for Paulding. This time they're going to roll it. And that time it did pop out of the hands of the Aces. Down man. Trying to get their hands on it was number 5, Paxton Yoder. It bounced out of his hands and the Panthers fell on it. So Paulding will recover, and they will have the football. 1st and 10 on the Aces' 36-yard line with 5:39 to go in our opening quarter, already up 14-0. Hunt rolling out, puts the ball in the air, caught, and steps out of bounds. That'll be a first down for the Aces, or for the Panthers, rather. Inside the 20-yard line. Paulding back inside the red zone.
1st and 10 from Hicksville, 19-yard line.
Stepped out of bounds at the Aces' 19.
Flag on the play. is the call against Hicksville.
And then the Aces line up off sides, and that'll give them 5 more. So it'll be 1st and 5 for the Panthers, and that'll advance the ball down to about the 14-yard line. It's just inside the 15.
1st and 5, ball resting on the Hicksville 14-yard line.
So the Aces in serious peril of going down by 3 scores here in the first quarter. Again, quarterback keeper. Got a blocker. And Hunt goes into the end zone for the touchdown. 14 yards to pay dirt. And that'll make it 20-0. Paulding still with 5 minutes and 22 seconds to go in our opening quarter. And this was not the start that the Aces had hoped for the game here tonight. And now we'll see what they're going to do with the conversion attempt here, if they're going to try another kick or if they're going to try to run it in. And it looks like a 2-point conversion attempt coming up here for the Panthers. Handoff, number 23, into the end zone, and it's good. 22-0 now. As the conversion successful for Cooper, number 23. Avery gets them into the end zone, and the Aces down by 3 scores, and still over 5 minutes to play here in quarter number 1. So Hicksville will get ready to get back on the field and back on offense as the Panthers look to kick it off once again. The Aces, of course, lost an offensive possession with the flub on the low rolling kick after the last Panthers score. Through the hands of Paxton Yoder and recovered by Paulding. And we'll set it up and they'll tee it up again. Again, Easton Lehman, number 10, the kicker for Paulding. He'll put his foot into it this time, and it's dropped on the 20-yard line, but scooped back up again, and not much there. Ball recovered, and about a 2-yard return from Jacoby Campbell. And the Aces will set up shop then, 1st and 10. At about their own 24-yard line. Zane Smith out of the shotgun. Hand off to Level. Level, good move. Level still on his feet. Level scampers out across the 35 to about the 37, 38-yard line before they bring him down. Level gets it out to the 38-yard line. Again, a quick handoff. Not much there that time. Level gets about a yard on the carry. Out to the 39-yard line. 2nd and 9 for the Aces. Decent run from Zedike. Zedike will make it third and manageable, 3rd and 5 with his carry.
Yeah, if he pulls that, it's literally just one. It's 1 on 2.
And a handoff, and nothing doing. Quick handoff to Zedike, and they're waiting for him that time, and they bring him down after a gain of maybe 1. It'll bring up 4th and 4. Aces have advanced it out to about their 44-yard line. They're down 3 scores, so we'll see what they're going to do here. Aces need to get out to about the 48-yard line to move the chains. Level in motion. Zane, quick hitter, and that's incomplete. Intended receiver was number 5, Paxton Yoder. I'm not sure whether the defender from Paulding got a hand on it or not, but it's knocked to the turf. Incomplete. And a turnover on downs for the Aces, and the Panthers will get the ball back in great field position at the Aces' 44-yard line. First and 10, Paulding. Quick handoff. Cooper again. Cooper again finding a seam. Cooper again seeing daylight. And 44 yards into the end zone. Avery Cooper.
There's going to be a hold on the Panther.
So right now they're saying a touchdown, but we'll wait and see if there's a flag on the field back at the 40-yard line. So don't despair yet, Aces fans. Everybody's coming back. – 10 yards from the spot of the foul. We'll put it back at about the 50-yard line. So it'll be first and about 15 now for the Panthers, as the Aces faithful can breathe a little sigh of relief.
First down and 16, ball resting on the 50-yard line after the penalty.
Colt Hunt into the sideline, into the huddle, getting the play from the sideline. Team facing a first and 15, 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go in our opening quarter. Paulding up 22-0 over the Aces early. It's going to be a reverse and then a pass. Nope, he's going to change his mind. And he's going to turn the corner, and he's still on his feet. He breaks loose. He's gone. Oh, my. Jordan Mans. But another flag. Mans take it 50 yards into the end zone. But a false start is going to back him up 5, and they're going to do it again. It'll be first and 20. But to be honest, based on those last 2 plays, Chris, I wouldn't be really upset about first and 20 if I was the Panthers. They're moving the football very well. So back him up 5 on the false start. It'll be first and 20 now from the Paulding 45-yard line. As the mistakes have moved them back, they were first and 10 on the 44, and now they find themselves at first and 21 from the 45, their own 45.
Let's see if they can do it again, Bill.
Laterals it over, caught by number 2. He'll get down to the Aces 45-yard line.
You need the line
Blake
on?
Roanhouse. We'll see if we can hang in there for a while, but we may have to. Should have brought the other camera bag that had the flashlight in it.
Yes.
Oh, well, we'll learn. One of these days. 2nd and about 12 now for the Panthers. Hunt dropping back. Ball in the air. Caught on the far side and stepping out of bounds. That was inside the 20-yard line. That'll make it a first down for the Panthers. We'll see where they spot the ball officially. But I'm thinking that should be at about the 18, 19-yard line. From the 19, there we go. Paulding looking to put another nail in the coffin here. If they get up 30-0, then you got to start worrying about the continuous clock in the second half. Quick handoff, not much there, maybe a yard. Cooper will power forward and maybe pick a, they'll give him a yard, make it 2nd and 9. All right. Paulding with a minute, the clock rolling. See if they can get one more play in before the quarter ends. Hunt keeping it himself. Hunt working his way through traffic. He'll make it a 3rd and short with that carry. That'll make it 3rd down. And looks to be about 3 yards from the 12-yard line.
They're going to have to make one more play.
We'll see if they can get another play in before the quarter expires. Look at the play clock. Yeah, they're going to have to. There's 1 second differential. Hunt with the snap. Drops back. Ball in the air. Incomplete. Long pass aiming for the back quarter of the end zone. It's incomplete, and that'll be the end of the first quarter with the Panthers leading 22-0 here at Keyser Field in Paulding. And when we return to action, it will be 3rd down make that 4th down and 3 from the 12-yard line for the Panthers. See if they're going to try the field goal or if they're going to try to get a first down. We'll take some time here to say a big thank you to the first of our diamond level underwriters making our coverage possible from Keyser Field here tonight in Paulding. That's the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and of course online at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, if you are in the market for a vehicle, whether you are looking for something brand new, pre-owned, a car, truck, van, or SUV, check out the selection they have on the lots at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships, or you can check out their entire dealer inventory online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. And remember, it's all about service before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships. We want to thank them so much for their continued support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television. Over 15 years now. Whenever you see Aces Sports action on HIX-TV, whatever sport we are covering, whatever level of play, and whatever broadcast platform we are using, they're the ones that help make it possible, and they're the ones that make sure that you're able to enjoy our live stream coverage for free. So I hope that you will thank them as well. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com.
For those of you who are wondering about the earthquake, that was just me shifting the camera.
Okay.
So that we can get
There we go.
the entire end zone in. So we're just going to hope that they don't go towards the left corner.
If not, we'll have to lean it out and hope that Chris doesn't lose his grip and drop the tripod on somebody's head down below us.
Well, it's going straight to the ground. Okay,
Ball is up.
Oh, I was able to get it.
Touchdown, Paulding.
And that's a touchdown for the Panthers.
That, let me see.
Colton
Colton Hunt.
Jordan Mans with
Oh, no, number 3.
Mans, yep. Mans with the grab. That'll put the Aces up now 20, or the Panthers up 28-0. And we'll see if they're going to go for 2 again to make it 30-0 to institute the continuous clock for the second half, or if they're just going to kick the field goal. But they didn't do so well with the field goal attempt before, so we'll see. It looks like they're going to line up for 2. And a pitch over and an easy catch in the end zone. 2-point conversion is a success. And that puts the Panthers up 30-0 with 11:54 to go in the second quarter. And that also means that if the Aces do not score any points between now and halftime, then they'll have the running clock to deal with for the second half. And as Chris and I can both attest, the running clock moves the second half along very quickly. So the Aces get the football back here, and they're going to need to get down the field and get some points on the scoreboard on this possession if it's at all possible. When we get to halftime, I'm going to have to pop next door to do some field announcing for the band, I believe. But that'll also give Christopher the opportunity to maybe do some internet surfing and see if we can track down some other scores from some of the other games around the area this evening. Ours, of course, is just one of 4 GMC contests being played here tonight. I do really like that lighted down marker, though. It's a lot easier to see. It really is. I don't know how. I'm not going to say anything more than that. Just I like it. Caught back at the 20 or the 15-yard line, and shy of the 25, brought down.
Number 12, Jason Mans.
And that return from number 2, Ben Taylor. So it'll be 1st and 10 Aces from the 24-yard line. Zane Smith with the snap. Quick handoff, nothing doing. Oh, Level bounces out. Level tried to turn the corner. He's still going to lose yardage, but could have been a lot worse. Level is going to be brought down about a yard shy of the line of scrimmage to make it 2nd and 11. Quick handoff again, and not much there at all. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage, make it 3rd and 11. So the Aces behind the sticks here, 3rd and 11 on their end of the field. They got to get the ball out to about the 34-yard line to move the sticks. Ball's up in the air, over the head, and incomplete. Intended receiver was number 5, Paxton Yoder, and it was about a foot too high for Paxton. Jumped up, barely got his fingertips on it. It goes down to the turf, and that'll bring up 4th down, and Level will come in to punt. Their end of the field, the Aces can't afford to turn it over this side of the 50-yard line, already down 30 points. So we'll hope for Colin to get his foot into it, get a good punt off, and maybe flip the field a little bit for the Aces. Good kick. And it's going to take a Paulding bounce. The Aces will down it at their own 42-yard line. A nice high kick, but it didn't have the parabolic course. It kind of went up high and then kind of came straight down. And when it hit, it took a bounce, a Paulding bounce, because it came down at about the 45-yard line and bounced back, and the Aces downed it at their own 42. So again, decent field position for the Panthers to work with. Plenty of time, too. 10:21 still to go in the first half, and Paulding already up 30-0. Quick snap, dropping back to throw. Nope, going to hang on to it himself, and the Aces are going to catch him in the backfield. I think that was number 74 that got him, and I don't have him on our roster, so I don't know who number 74 is. And another great run. Cooper with another strong carry out to the Aces' 30-yard line. Clock rolling, about 9 minutes, 10 seconds to go here before halftime. Panthers driving at the Aces' 30-yard line with a 1st and 10. Quarterback keeper. Hunt will dive forward down to near the 25-yard line, about the 26, I think is where they're going to mark him down. 2nd and about 6. Now they're going to give him 3 yards. 2nd and 7. For the Panthers. Again, they'll keep it on the ground and keep that clock rolling. Clock is on their side as well as everything else so far here tonight. Ball is in the air. Did he hang on to it? He did. Mans with a great catch in the end zone. Touchdown Paulding, and that'll put him up now 36-0. So the Panthers put another nail in the coffin. And they're really going to make it tough for the Aces. Going to try the extra point kick here. That's up. And that is good. Just barely made it across the crossbar. And that'll make it a 37-0 game with 8:17 to go before halftime. So homecoming night so far has been a good one for the Panthers as they are dominating in this game. Of course, again, the Panthers, one of the premier teams in the GMC this season. They started off, well, they are still undefeated. They're the only undefeated team left in the GMC. And Fairview and Edgerton are right behind them, I think, with just one loss. And it just, just by the luck of the draw, the Aces have Paulding tonight. Next week at home against Edgerton. And then they finish up the season at Fairview. So it's not going to get any easier for the Aces in the last couple weeks of the regular season. Paulding ready to kick it off to the Aces. Ball in the air. And again, caught and dropped, but scooped right back up. Level. Still on his feet, and he'll be taken down at about the 20-yard line, 22 maybe?
There's a flag on the play.
Yes, indeed.
It looks to be a hold against the Aces.
Oh, that would not be good. Right now, the ball is at the 21-yard line of the Aces. And they'll pick it up. And they'll march it back. I think Christopher was right. Looks like it's going to be a hold. It'll be a 10-yard walk-off. And that'll put it back at about the 11 or 12-yard line of the Aces. Let's see where they mark it officially. 12-yard line. So it'll be first and 10 Hicksville from their own 12-yard line. Zane Smith out of the shotgun. Ball in the air. Caught. Far sideline. And a decent run from scrimmage. I think that was level. Picking up about 5 yards. Another quick handoff. Not much there at all. I'm going to say no gain, so that'll bring up third down for the Aces.
No gain brings up third down for Hicksville.
So 3rd and 5 for the Aces. Smith will work out of the shotgun again. Quick throw, caught. That'll move the chains. Level makes the catch and will take it out across the 30-yard line out to about the 31. Maybe the 32. We'll see where they mark it. 32-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Aces. Fresh set of downs. A little breathing room, too. Smith getting the signal from the sideline. Zedike, the lone back by him in the backfield. Quick throw, and again a catch on the side. Nice scamper up the sideline up to about the 40-yard line. Level again with the catch and run. He'll pick up about 8. .6:33 to go. Second quarter action. Level in motion. And it's a fumble and a flag is thrown. And the Panthers have the recovery. I thought I saw a flag. Was that a flag or was that a change of possession marker?
That was a possession marker.
Okay.
It's right there, right next to number 55.
Because Level went in motion and dropped the handoff. So they threw the change of possession tag. Couldn't tell when it was happening live whether that was a flag. So the Aces turn it over, and it'll be first and 10 Paulding at the Aces 38-yard line with 6:17 to go before halftime. Cooper tried to make a cut to head upfield, and his leg slipped out from underneath him, so he'll drop to the turf and only gain about 1.5 yards. Hunt huddles up his squad. They'll break huddle, and said the Lions got 3 out wide on the far side, 1 out near us, split back behind him. Cooper gets the carry. Cooper with a stiff arm, and he'll power inside the 35-yard line down to about the 33. I'll make it to the 32. We'll give him a little extra on forward progress. That'll make it a 3rd and about 4 for the Panthers. Phone's ringing, Christopher.
Not mine.
No, somebody's got a old-fashioned telephone ringtone. And Cooper straight ahead. He'll move the chains. Cooper inside the 25-yard line. Another first down for the Panthers. As they continue to dominate the Aces here in the first half of action. High snap, but under control. Laterals it out, caught. That's number 2. And a stiff arm, and he's moving around the corner. I think he went out of bounds. Flag on the play. That was Roanhouse that made the grab. And it'll be a hold against the Panthers, so bring that one back. And Aces fans can again breathe a little sigh of relief, because that would have been a 1st and goal otherwise for the Panthers. But with the penalty, that'll back them way up. From the spot of the foul, it's going to make it a first down and about 15. Ball will now rest at the 29-yard line of the Aces. 4:24 to play in the half. Incomplete pass to Roanhouse. It'll make it 2nd and 15.
Pistol strong, we fake the rocket and then option right.
4:18 to go for the Panthers, a 2nd and 15. Ball's in the air, caught, and another touchdown. That was too easy. Roanhouse right there. He literally caught the ball, took 1 step into the end zone, and 6 more for the Panthers here tonight. That'll make it 43-0. Still over 4 minutes to go before halftime. Panthers again lining up to kick. Ball's down. Kick is up. It looks good from this angle, and it is. 44-0 Paulding. The Aces will get ready to go back on offense. They'll need to score 2 touchdowns before halftime to avoid the running clock. So they have to be a less than 30-point differential. So the Panthers are rolling here tonight at Keyser Field on homecoming night. And we'll get ready to see if the Aces can put something together offensively here. Bill Murphy, Chris Warner, your crew from Hicksville Community Television. We're glad to be here tonight to bring you the action live from Keyser Field. Again, a big thank you to the Paulding Athletic Department for giving us the space in the press box and allowing us to be here with the live stream. Thanks also to our broadcast compatriots at MySports.live for helping us out and getting us set up, and we appreciate that as well. Level, not quite to the 25-yard line. They'll bring him down at about the 23, maybe the 24. We'll see where they mark him officially. And that's where the Aces will set up shop. And they'll have 4 minutes and 4 seconds to work with here before halftime at Keyser Field. So the Aces at their 23-yard line. Looking to see if they can get something going here offensively. Smith, quick handoff. Met immediately, and he'll be dropped for a loss back at about the 20-yard line. Nothing at all there for Hicksville. So they'll reset and try it again. Quick strike and dropped. They're gonna say that was a forward throw, so it's not a live ball. Put it back at the 20-yard line. It'll be third down and about 13 or 14 yards to go. Again, the ball's up in the air, caught, and that'll be a first down. Level will get it across the 35-yard line. That'll move the chains. Mark Level's knee down at the 36, where it'll be first and 10 Hicksville. Quick snap, handoff. Zedike might got a yard. They're just going to say Zedike touched his knee at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Hard snap. They flinch a little bit, but nobody crosses over into the neutral zone. Airing it out and dropped. Intended receiver, Paxton Yoder, went back to the ball, but it bounced off his hands and hits the turf, and that'll bring up third down for the Aces. Clock will stop with 2:22 to go on the incomplete pass. Give it to Zedike. This time Zedike finds a seam. Zedike still on his feet. Zedike powering down the field, and they'll finally wrap him up and bring him down near the 25-yard line. I think they're going to mark him down at about the 26. But that's the best run from scrimmage tonight for the Aces. That's their best offensive play this evening. First and 10 for the Aces. 2:10 to go. And a timeout on the field. That's good because I need a little bit of a break to take a swallow of soda here.
Get back in the quads. Get back in the quads. See what they do.
Ah, there we go. That's a little bit better. 44-0, but the Aces, after a great run by Cross Zedike, are down near to the red zone. It's their best field position of the night so far. The football resting on the 26-yard line of the Panthers. First and 10 for the Aces. They've got 2 minutes and 8 seconds to work with. And they do need to get some points on the board because as long as they are down by more than 30 points in the second half, it'll be the running clock. So a score here will make that a little easier, especially if they can pick up a quick score in the third quarter and get the clock back to normal operation. Week number 8 of the regular season for high school football. Again, homecoming night here at Paulding High School for the Panthers. And the Aces with their best offensive series so far tonight. Just outside of the red zone. Smith, quick throw, caught, level. Working his way through traffic. He'll be taken out of bounds about the 20-yard line. Far side of the field. Second down for the Aces and about 5. Zedike, nice run. He finds a seam, and that should move the chains. Get him down to about the 15, maybe the 14-yard line with that carry. Clock will continue to roll. Oh, I take it back. It'll stop while they move the chains. And they'll start it back up again, a minute 25. First and 10 from the Panthers' 14-yard line. Split backs either side of Smith. Quick handoff. Looking to turn the corner level. He'll dive forward inside the 10. They'll bring up second and third for the Aces. Again, split backs either side of Smith. Here we go, guys. Let's go. Quick handoff. Down to near the 5-yard line for Colin Level. And I believe a timeout being called. So the Aces will call timeout. I'm going to put that one, it looks like at about the 6-yard line. So it will be 3rd and 2 from 6. They can get a first down if they can get the ball down to the 4-yard line. 29 seconds to work with. The Aces still with a couple of timeouts in their back pocket too, so see if they can at least get that goose egg off the scoreboard before they head in halftime. All right, again, split backs either side of Smith. Hand off. Zedike. They're going to stop the clock for a 1st and goal as Zedike takes it down to the 2nd-yard line where it'll be 1st and goal Aces. And the Aces will take another timeout. They stopped the clock long enough to move the chains. They set the chains, the clock started, and the Aces called timeout. 17 seconds. The Aces with a 1st and goal on the 4-yard line. And Hicksville still has 1 timeout left if they need it. A score here and a conversion would put the Aces down by either 37 or 36, depending on a 1-point or 2-point conversion. So again, they would still have to deal with the running clock to start the second half. But if they could again score quickly, they might be able to alleviate that. Here we go. Quick handoff. Zedike. And they'll probably use their final timeout here, as Zedike did not get into the end zone. Second and goal from the 1-yard line now. And again, a timeout called, 7 seconds left in the half. Hicksville's last timeout. Halftime, of course, the Aces Pride Marching Band and the Panthers Marching Band scheduled to perform. We'll shut down the headset microphones, turn on the onboard microphones so you can enjoy the musical interlude. And Christopher and I will be back, of course, with second half action for you from the press box here at Keyser Field in Paulding. Aces back out onto the field. Here we go, 7 seconds. Second and goal from the 1-yard line. Again, the Aces are out of timeouts. Here we go. Smith gives it. And they'll trip up Zedike, and time will expire, and the Aces will not get into the end zone. And we'll go to halftime with the Panthers leading the Aces 44-0, the halftime score. Halftime, and a quick thank you to another one of our diamond level underwriting supporters, our friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park. Solutions for business and industry that include welding, powder coating, safety equipment, and so much more. They are looking to add to their roster as well. They've got some great opportunities available. Check them out online at aptmfg.com/careers for a complete listing of all the opportunities they have available. You can upload your resume. You can fill out an application online. They'd love to hear from you. And who knows, maybe you can become a part of the APT manufacturing family. Want to thank them so very much for their continued support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television. We hope that you will do the same. Our good friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in the Industrial Park and online at aptmfg.com/careers.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the Hicksville Aces Pride Marching Band. Under the direction of Mr. Zach Kohlmeyer, with color guard directed by Miss Emily Kuhn and led tonight by drum major Joshua Evans. Tonight's show is entitled Pitch Black. We invite you into a world where sound and shadow collide, where intensity, mystery, and energy emerge from the darkness. The band opens tonight with a groundbreaking hit, which became known for its driving beat and haunting sitar line, cementing its place as one of the Rolling Stones' most iconic works. We begin with Paint It Black. Written in 1980 as a tribute to their late vocalist Bon Scott, our next song went on to become one of the most recognizable and best-selling rock anthems in history. Join us as we rock out to AC/DC's Back in Black. Our final song this evening was released in 2006. This sweeping anthem combines elements of punk, alternative, and symphonic rock, inspiring a generation with its message of perseverance in the face of darkness. We conclude our show with Welcome to the Black Parade, featuring trumpet soloist Alora Stevenson. band would like to thank the Paulding Panthers Marching Band for their hospitality in allowing us to share your field here tonight. And now for those of you across the way, on your feet, Aces fans, as the band salutes the Aces and cheers them on tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we direct your attention to Keyser Field and your 2025 Paulding Marching Band. Under the direction of Mr. Evan Foster, with assistance from Noah Elliott and Amaris Wolf, the Paulding High School Marching Panthers are proud to represent you, the communities of Paulding and Oakwood, Ohio, through their various local and regional performances. Tonight's outstanding Marching Panthers are Madison Durham, Nala Carlisle, and Kenny Peffley. The opening number for our homecoming performance is the fourth #1 hit single in a row for the Jackson 5, and tonight it features a trumpet solo by our own Lucy Porter. The Marching Panthers hope you enjoy. I'll Be There. Ladies and gentlemen, on this homecoming night, we are proud to present to you the future of the Marching Panthers. Please welcome to the field your Paulding 7th and 8th grade band. Together, the band will perform a song released by Journey in October of 1981 that has become the group's signature hit. In 2012, decades after its release, it became the best-selling digital track from the 20th century, accomplishing over 7 million downloads by 2017. Now, with over 100 Paulding Panther musicians on the field, we hope you hold on to this feeling with Don't Stop Believin'. For our final number, our present and future Marching Panthers will play that hometown Paulding classic you all know and love. Will you stand up and clap along for the Paulding Fight Song? The Marching Panthers would like to thank the band boosters, the administration, and Cooper Farms for their continuous support of our program, the Hicksville Aces for sharing their music with us, and all of you for attending tonight's game. Good night, and go Panthers!
welcome you back to the press box here at Keyser Field in Paulding. Diving on here a little bit earlier than normal because I kind of got cut short. I announced for the Aces Pride Marching Band, and they, of course, played first here tonight, and they got to the field a little quicker than I thought, so I kind of had to cut short the mention I was making for APP Manufacturing Solutions. So I wanted to pop on a little early here while we got a little time to give them their due. And again, we want to thank ATP Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, located in the industrial park. Again, with their solutions for business and industry that include welding, powder coating, safety equipment, and so much more. Tony Nicewander and all of the gang. And again, if you are looking for a great place to maybe start a career, a second career, add the skills you already have, check out the opportunities they have available. Go online to aptmfg.com/careers for a complete listing of all their opportunities. Some of them come with specialized training and certification opportunities. Again, you can fill out a resume, you can fill out an application, upload your resume. They would love to hear from you. And who knows, maybe join the APT Manufacturing family. Again, we want to thank Tony Nicewander, all the gang, for their continued support at the Diamond level, underwriting all of our Aces Sports broadcasts. We hope that you will do the same. ATP Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, again located in the industrial park and online at aptmfg.com/careers. And while I'm at it, I'm going to kill two birds with one stone and also say a big thank you to the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio, a full-service pharmacy for you and your family's pharmaceutical needs. They also feature medical supplies and equipment, over-the-counter medications, and so much more. Stop by and see for yourself what a difference being locally owned and operating truly makes. And again, it's a great place just to stop by and browse around. You never know what you're going to find there. They have gifts, sundries, greeting cards, Ohio State, Michigan paraphernalia, candles, toys for the kids. You just never know. And when you do stop by, make sure you let the Myers family know how much you appreciate their continued support of Hicksville Community Television. Again, our Diamond level underwriters underwrite all of our sports broadcasts for the entire year. Every sport we cover, every level of play, all of our broadcast platforms. So remember, anytime you see Aces Sports action on HIX-TV, they're the ones that help make it possible. So we hope that you will thank them as much as we do for making it possible for us to bring you all the action for free on Hicksville Community Television. The Hicksville Pharmacy, again, they are your good neighbor pharmacy right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Phone 419-542-6218 for the very latest information on the most recent flu shots, COVID boosters, any other questions you might have. They will be more than happy to help you out. The Hicksville Pharmacy, again, your good neighbor pharmacy right in the heart, downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Teams are back out onto the field. We're about a minute and 20 seconds away from getting the third quarter underway. The running clock will be instituted as the Aces are down by 30-plus points. The score at halftime, 44-0. I can fill you in on a couple of other scores here. We were doing some checking at halftime. And at the half, it is Tenora leading Ayersville 13-6. And last we heard, it was Wayne Trace ahead of Antwerp 13-12. And I think Brian just texted me that it is 46-6 Fairview at halftime against Edgerton. So now these are just unofficial scores that we've grabbed off the internet. And we also wanted to let you know we were wondering who was number 74 that made that great tackle in the first half. And that is Jesus or J.J. Avalos. J.J. Avalos, who normally wears 23, I think. 22. So he's wearing 74 tonight. So, again, that will be J.J. Avalos. And I'm going to let Christopher talk for a minute because I'm going to let him know next door.
All right, sounds good.
They were wondering about it, too.
Clock is going to dwindle down. We're going to get the third quarter underway. Panthers to kick the ball to the Aces.
Okay. Oh, I dropped one. Thank you. All right. I think they'd gotten the word, too. Thanks to we're up here with the Hicksville coaching staff, so they filled us in on that. We want to thank them for that. Again, it's like a team up here, you know.
Yes.
All right, Hicksville is going to get the ball to start the third quarter. Got the lights on up here in the press box.
Yeah, I couldn't see, so I turned them
Yeah,
on.
I know now the Hicksville roster's not too bad because it's a nice dark type.
Yeah.
But the Paulding one is
Lighter.
small and lighter.
It's got different shades.
Yeah,
and-
different font or something. I don't know. Because the reason is not that I'm getting old and having a hard time seeing.
I just have bad eyesight.
And I'm letting you drive tonight?
Yes.
So the Aces will get their kickoff, and they'll return it to the 34-yard line where they'll have it 1st and 10 to start the third quarter. And, again, the clock is rolling because we have the continuous clock. So the Aces are going to need to score early and often. They have to pick up at least 14 or 15 points to get the clock back to normal operation. So here we go. Quick handoff, and not much. Might have made it out to the 35-yard line, a gain of about a yard. 2nd and 9. Second and 9 play. Fake, and ball actually in the hands of Level. But Level will get him a fresh set of downs as he'll take it out across the 45 to about the 47-yard line. Again, a quick handoff. And again, maybe a couple yards on the carry. For Zedike. As he'll pop up from underneath the pile there. 2nd and 8 for the Aces. Level in motion. Quick handoff to Colin. Nope. And they'll drop him for a loss. Back at about the 45-yard line to make it 3rd and about a dozen. So the Aces with a 3rd and long. Zedike in motion and almost picked up, but it's deflected into the hands of Level. Level gets across the 50, and he'll be taken out at about the 48-yard line of the Panthers. It'll still be short of first down yardage, but at least the Aces managed to turn something into, or nothing into something there. Again, one of the Panther defenders got his mitt on the football. It was deflected away from Zedike, the intended receiver, but into the hands of Colin Level. And the Aces down 44-0. Got nothing to lose. They're going for it here on 4th down. Smith, ball in the air. Intended receiver number 14, Jacoby Campbell. It's incomplete. They'll turn it over on downs, and the Panthers will take over 1st and 10 on their own 47-yard line. Now they're going to say the 48-yard line. although the football is sitting squarely on the 47, as you can see. Flip our roster sheets over. For the time being, Colt Hunt still in at quarterback for the Panthers. We'll keep an eye on any number changes if they put some of the younger players in later in the game. Hunt, nice catch. Number 23, powering his way forward near first down yardage. Avery Cooper. We'll see if he's going to move the chains or if he's going to be a little short. Nope, they're going to give him. They'll give him 10 yards on the catch and carry. It'll be 1st and 10 Paulding. They'll move the ball down to the 42-yard line of the Aces. And a whistle and a stoppage of play. Reset the ball. Must not have been an infraction. It must have been some other type of procedural thing. All squared away now. 1st and 10 Panthers. Handoff. Still on his feet. Far sideline. And we got a flag and a hold. It's going to come back. So that'll back him up. That'll make it a 1st and 20 for the Panthers. Clock still rolling. 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Ball caught. Working his way through traffic. Close to the 40, about the 42-yard line. Roanhouse with the catch. Roanhouse will get back to near the original line of scrimmage. Make it 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd down and 11.
So on the 2nd and 11 play. And the flag's thrown. False start as, again, the Aces defense started creeping up on the line, and one of the offensive linemen flinched. So 2nd and 15 now, or 2nd and 16. All the way back down to the 47-yard line. Ball carried around the corner back to about the 45-yard line. And that was number 8, Amanyan, Balu Amanyan. So Balu Amanyan gets him to 3rd and 12, or maybe 3rd and 13. Yeah, 3rd and 13. 3 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Again, the Panthers working with the benefit of the running clock. Ball up, nope.
Pass intended for number 3, Jordan Mans, falls incomplete.
It's an incomplete pass. Man's the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 4th down. And we'll see what Panthers want to do here. I see Easton Lehman coming out, number 10. So we'll see if they're going to punt it and maybe try to pin him deep. Ball again at the 45-yard line of the Aces. And they're showing punt, at least initially. Lehman gets it, puts his foot into it. And I don't know, we'll see. Aces tried to catch the ball. It was loose on the turf. I think Hicksville fell on it. So with a minute 50 to go, it looks like the football is, well, they still have the football indicated on the scoreboard on Paulding's side, but the Aces, yeah, it looks like.
They just swapped it.
All right, there we go. Switched it over. There we go. They said it looked to me like the Aces were lining up for offense. 1st and 10 from their own 9-yard line after the punt. Lateral out, caught. Level, working his way, trying to get to the 15-yard line. He'll be stopped just shy. Called about the 14. Second and 5 from the 14 for the Aces. As we're under a minute to go now in this rapidly moving second half. Quick handoff. And again, not much there. Cooper got the stop for the Panthers. And that'll make it 3rd and 6 for the Aces. As we're down to 15 seconds left in the quarter. Zedike powering his way out close to the 24-yard line, which should be enough for a 1st down.
That's going to be the end of the quarter.
Yep, that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. So the Aces end quarter number 3 with the football. They're driving on their own 24-yard line. Still trailing 44-0 here at Keyser Field in Paulding. Well, we've got one final Diamond Level Underwriting supporter to thank, and that is, of course, our friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located in Hicksville's Industrial Park. That's right there in Hicksville, Ohio. Solutions to business and industry that include plasma, robotics, welding, so much more. Check them out online at www.arcsolinc.com. They have a gallery page on their website that features some really, really great projects that they have done, not only around the area, but around the state and around the country. And also they have an online store that features some of the best welding supplies and equipment that you will find anywhere, as well as some neat tutorials and other informational stuff. Again, check it out. It's a fun place to browse, do a little web surfing. We want to thank them again for their continued support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television. We hope that you will do the same. Our good friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park and online at www.arcsolinc.com. Quick handoff and not much there. That's Devin Allen with the carry. Allen will get him out to about the 25-yard line, a gain of 1. Make it 2nd and 9. Ball in the air, caught and taken to the turf immediately. Catch made by Paxton Yoder at about the 29-yard line. That'll make it 3rd and 5 for the Aces. And this time, Smith's going to keep it himself, but when he sees the express train coming at him, he takes a knee, and he'll drop himself right at the 30-yard line for no gain.
I think I would do that too, Bill.
That's a big guy coming your way.
Well, 3 big guys coming your way.
And Smith, only 145 pounds and a freshman. He's got some growing to do. So that'll make it 4th and about 4 for the Aces. Smith's going to hang on to it again. Smith's going to get him a first down. Zane Smith turning on the Jets, moving the chains out across the 35 to about the 37-yard line, maybe the 38. Yeah, they're going to give him the 38-yard line. Under 10 minutes to go. Aces trying to put together a drive to at least maybe avoid the shutout at this point. That's about all you can really hope to do at this juncture. Zedike with the carry. Zedike cuts upfield. Zedike is going to pick up about 8 before they bring him down at about the 46, 47-yard line. And those are the football right on the 47-yard line. The Aces keep this drive going. A manageable 2nd and a long 2. Or a short 1, a long 1 or a short 2. I don't know. They got a yard and a half to go. And again, Zedike going to move the chains as Cross will take him out to the 45-yard line of the Panthers. Oh, only $1 a slice for pizza at the concession stand.
It's a good thing I have a $20 bill.
Yeah, you can get 20 slices. Quick handoff. Nope, not that time. They were waiting for Zedike, and they take him down for about a 1-yard loss. Again, we want to say a big thank you to the Paulding Athletic Department. Not only do we have a really nice space here to broadcast from, but again, yeah, they fed us. They had a nice hospitality area for the press and the coaches here in the press box. We really appreciate that. So I was kind of hungry, so hit the spot. Had cheeseburgers and dogs and some wings. That's going to be against Paulding, so we'll tack on a little extra yardage for the Aces. That'll move the ball down to the 41-yard line to make it 2nd and 6. So the 5-yard penalty benefits the Aces. Smith. Again, a quick handoff and nothing doing. And again, they'll lose about a yard when they hand it off to Zedike. Drawing the 50-50 right now. Not mine.
Oh, shoot.
Zane Smith out of the shotgun. Zane puts it on the air. Almost intercepted, batted to the ground. Number 11 for the Panthers got his paws on Nick Boffman.
Once again, your blue 50-50 tickets. Blue ticket winner, ticket number 268778. If that winning ticket, report to the Van Booster table. You are $310 richer.
4th down now for the Aces. See if they can pull off another conversion here. on the Panthers side of the field.
6 minutes left in the quarter.
Yeah. Dropping back to throw. Ball in the air. And again, knocked down. That time it was Avery Cooper batting the ball away. So the Panthers will take over on downs, and they'll have a 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line. The clock continues to roll, approaching 5.5 minutes to go in this football game. And looks like we got a new quarterback in. That's number 1. That is Ridge Hunt, who's Colt Hunt's younger brother. Quick handoff. And they'll drag him down again. That is O'Manion. O'Manion takes it inside the Aces' 40-yard line down to about their 37. And again, the Panthers are in no rush here. Ridge Hunt. Ball in the air, and that's incomplete. Intended receiver was number 9, Jarrett Griffith. 2nd and 10 now for the Panthers. Quick handoff. O'Manion again with the carry. Ooh, and he gets up, gets his legs underneath him, and he carries a bunch of defenders ahead of an extra 3 or 4 yards down to the 30.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 for Paulding.
That'll make it, as the announcer said at the field announcer, 3rd and 3 for the Panthers. 3.5 minutes to go in regulation. Ball up. Got a man open and just overthrows him. Intended receiver number 12. Is that number 12 running back? Because I don't have him on my roster.
That's number 25, I think.
No, right here.
Oh, this one with the back? Yeah, that's 12.
Yeah, number 12. I don't know who he is. He's not on the roster. So number 12, the intended receiver, he didn't catch the ball, so it's not important that we don't know his name, but we just want everybody to know if he does manage to score or do something else. We don't know who he is. And I blame Christopher. I don't know why. It's just easy.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Oh, Mannion runs into some trouble, bounces off, tries to turn the corner, and they're still on his feet. And they're going to finally force him out of bounds on the far side of the field inside the 20-yard line for another Panthers first down. Bolu O'Manion. We haven't heard much of him until we got to late in the game. He's only a sophomore, but I got a feeling you might be hearing that name called a few more times the next year or two. High school football around the area in the GMC. Hunt, ball in the air, caught, and stopped before they get into the end zone. I think that was number 8 again. So it'll be a 1st and goal for the Panthers. Ball's on the 1-yard line. They're on the 2-yard line with under 90 seconds to go. So the Panthers going to see if the younger kids can maybe punch one in to kind of put on an exclamation point. And their quarterback, Ridge Hunt's going to hang on to it himself. He goes into the end zone for the score. Ridge Hunt, a 2-yard run into the end zone. Touchdown, Paulding. That'll make it 50-0, pending the conversion attempt. And they should be able to at least get the conversion. The clock is still rolling with the continuous clock. No matter what, they'll let them do the conversion attempt, even if the time expires. As the coaching staff up here in the press box begin to pack up. Kick is blocked. And we can't run one back at the high school level. 50-0. And they'll stop the clock with 21 seconds to change possession. And we'll be able to put a fork in this one. We'll be done. We'll be doing a quick wrap up. We have a Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering Key Play of the Game award to hand out. And I'm not going to lie, I can only think of two good plays.
I've actually changed my mind since we were talking about it earlier.
Yeah.
So.
Like I said, I have one principal candidate in mind, and I have a secondary. So we'll see. But again, this is just there's no two ways about it. This has been a rough night for the Aces here tonight at Keyser Field. But there were a couple of bright spots.
Paulding doesn't even have to kick the ball.
No, I think that they can just sort of
Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1. That'll do it. Your final score tonight from Keyser Field, homecoming for the Paulding Panthers, and it was all Paulding tonight. They dominated from the very beginning, and they showed why they are 8-0, undefeated so far into this football season with a commanding 50-0 win over the Hicksville Aces. Well, as we wrap things up, we want to say a big thank you again to our 4 diamond-level underwriters making our coverage possible. They are the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks also to APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks to the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Phone 419-542-6218 for the very latest information on flu shots, COVID boosters, and more. And, of course, ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and also online at www.arcsolinc.com. Our gold-level underwriter is Bruce Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering Associates of Hicksville, Ohio, located with their main office downtown. And again, if you want to get the very latest listings from Guilford Real Estate and the very latest auction calendar, check them out online at guilford-realestate.com. Proud sponsors of the Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering Key Play of the Game that we give out at the end of each Aces GMC football game that we are covering this year. A key play, win or lose, is always a good thing. And that person is going to get a certificate and a $25 McDonald's gift card courtesy of Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering. But we won't get it to them tonight because I forgot to bring it with me. So we'll have to get that to them next week on Monday. And the 2 standouts for me was that great drive that Zane Smith engineered late in the game. They came up short and weren't able to get into the end zone. But he did a whale of a job getting the team down the field. And a great handoff that Zedike took down for about 20-plus yards. So he is one of my candidates. And the other one is J.J. Avalos, who had a great tackle in the first half to stop the Panthers from getting into the end zone.
Yeah, so I know we had talked a little bit in the third quarter what we were going to do, and my switch was actually to Zane Smith as well.
Okay.
Those, for being a freshman and being waylaid
Yeah.
by the defensive line from the from
Like I
Paulding
said,
Panthers.
and he really knuckled down there late in that third quarter and really did a good job moving him down the field. And they did come up short, but again, he kept his cool and he hung in there all game long. And like I said, and it was not an easy game to be the quarterback here tonight. So
Yes.
I think we're going to say the key play of the game was going to be Zane Smith engineering that great drive towards the end zone in the third quarter. So congratulations to him. And with that, we're going to wrap things up. I do want to thank you for joining us once again. A big thank you to the Paulding Athletic Department for giving us the space here, feeding us, and making us feel very, very welcome. We appreciate that so very much. Thanks again to all of the underwriters, and thanks to you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the live coverage here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel on this Friday night. Our next sports live stream comes your way 1 week from yesterday. Next week, Thursday, will be at Tenora High School for volleyball sectional action as the Lady Aces take on Liberty Center in the late session at 7:30. We'll have all of the action myself. I think Connor Myers hopefully will be able to be with us, and Cindy Slaughter is going to be joining us as
there you
well,
go.
Coach Slaughter. So we'll look forward to that. And, of course, next week on Football Friday, we'll be back in the friendly confines of Aces Field on senior night as the Aces will host Edgerton. So until then, once again, final score tonight, it's all Paulding here at Keyser Field on homecoming night for the Panthers. They knock off the Aces 50-0, the final score. And for Chris Warner operating the iPad Pro camera and overseeing the live stream, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing all of you a very good night and good sports.